G'day, Mcdaddy, Campertrailing. Today I'll take you to 3 free camps on the Slaty Creek in the Creswick Regional Park. From Creswick, travel down until you see the RACV Goldfields Resort. Now for the tricky bit. Turn left in towards the resort and then you'll see just about immediately a little gravel path. Turn onto it. Yeah, and first up, I missed it. So, bit of resort politics, I think, here. So, just go down this track, as confusing as it may seem. This track will take you between the resort's golf course and through the pine plantation. Follow this track around. I'm just going to speed up the video for you. Take note of the track as we come in. In my opinion, Caravans probably would not be advisable for this site. Maybe some of your hybrids, your Campertrailers, yes, your campers, and swags and tents is more to go for these campsites. As we turn left here off the forestry tracks, you'll notice the roads progressively get worse. Just take note of these when you're considering coming in. The Creswick area is considered to be one of the world's richest deep alluvial goldfields. And there's a brochure that the Information Centre in Creswick has, and it's the Buried Rivers of Gold, this map of the deep lead mines, and there's notes for your self-guided tour. So if you're interested in looking around the old gold type buildings and structures, feel free to pick this brochure up and do your self-guided tour. Now, many of the people who come to Slaty Creek do so to pan for gold. There's also the relaxation factor, of course. But as you look down the creek bed, which is dry at present, you'll see where many people have tried their luck at finding gold, and some have in fact done quite well. There are 3 free camps at Slaty Creek. Number 1, which is the one we're at the moment, is the only one with public conveniences. They are of the long drop variety. There is no water at this campsite, so either bring your own water or get yourself some handy wipes to clean your hands after you've been to the toilet. You have this one shelter with bench seating around. There are some tables with bench seats in this picnic area. Campsite number 1 is the only one with a notice board which sets out a few of the rules. These 3 campsites are basic bush camping and picnic areas. They're all unpowered, suitable for tents, small motorhomes, camper trailers and maybe hybrids. Bosking and prospecting is permitted with a miner's rights. Bins are not provided. Please take your rubbish with you. Fires to be lit in fireplaces only. You'll find a little bit of bird life in the area, like these little fellas here, and also kookaburras and a little wren or 2. Last, it mentions a historic koala park. They all escaped, so it is very rare to find a koala in this park. There are quite a few walking trails through this park. Dogs must be kept on a leash. Please clean up after your dog. Keep to designated tracks, as there are mine shafts and tunnels in the park. Firearms are not permitted. It is advised to download the VIC emergency app to keep you aware of any fire danger, etc. So let's head off now and see if we can find camps 2 and 3. I've been told that number 2 and number 3 creek crossings have been damaged and to take care. Oh, there's another little camping area just above number 1. We'll continue straight ahead here to campsite number 3 and then we'll come back to number 2. come into Slaty Creek Campground number 3, we can see the problem with the creek crossover. It was washed away in a flood that came through here several years ago, and in typical Parks Victoria style, it was just left as it is. Well, this is Slaty Campground number 3, and as you can see, the facilities here are a little bit more basic than those at number 1. There is a table and chairs there. That's about it. Your fireplaces just seem to be a pile of rocks and your fires in between. The causeway probably will never be fixed. The loose gravel base of this creek, continually rolling and changing, makes an ideal spot for gold pandas just to find the elusive gold. The roadway on the opposite side of this causeway will lead you to campsite number 2. What we'll do now is we'll go back the way we came and come back into campsite number 2 that way. So we're basically at the start of the Slaty Creek Camp number 2. Now this is the causeway that was mentioned before at number 2. If you have a good look at this, you'll see that the floods have also undermined this causeway, and if you were to head across this causeway, you would end up at the dead end at camp number 3. The ripple in the water here was caused by a very small fish, around about 3/4 of an inch long. In quite a few of the water pools here you'll find these little fish. Little birds here just having a bit of a bath and a drink. Now we'll just travel down the side track here to Slaty Creek Campsite number 2. And as you can see here, Slaty Creek Campsite number 2 is the most basic of all. No tables, no toilets, no fireplaces. So we head back to Creswick now from the Slaty Creek campgrounds, and we're given a timely reminder as to why you should always be careful in the Australian bush, particularly when you're going near golf courses. And keep an eye out for that late straggler, the young one or the confused one. In the couple of hours leading to dusk and in the early morning, these little fellas will be on the move. Now, if you're near a golf course, these rules might not apply, because they may be happily chewing on the grass and a golfer comes past, so they decide to bolt across the road in front of you. So please take care. On the outskirts of Creswick, there is a little layby with a lake, and here I find one of my favourite birds. Whilst many people believe that the magpie can be a savage bird, in reality all it's doing is protecting its young. The magpie, like many other birds, are opportunistic feeders. You drop a piece of your pie or a bit of bread, they'll come and they'll take it. Once a magpie gets to know you, they can be quite friendly.
You've definitely been getting some food, haven't you?
They'd even come up and eat out of your hand. You can get some mince, but mix it with some insectivore mix first. Want a good coffee and a great egg and bacon roll for your start in the morning? This is the spot. Shortly after I ordered, about a dozen locals came in and ordered their coffee for the morning. And what did they say? If the locals shop there, it's good. Looking for the toilets or some information on what to do and what to see whilst in Creswick? Go to the Creswick Visitor Information Centre. On the third Saturday of the month, we've got the Creswick Market. Be there between 9 AM and 1 PM. So you've heard of Norman Lindsay and the magic pudding? Well, this is the place where the Lindsays grew up. And why not follow the Creswick of Lindsay's art trail? And for groceries, perhaps the IJ here can help you. They do also have a hot box.